My name is Zach. I've been working here since March 2018 at 4MS. I played drums in the band CMOS. Started learning Spanish at one point, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Guatemala. And then I went there, and then COVID happened when I got back. My teacher in Guatemala, who I was studying with, was having a very different experience there. And then I decided that I wanted to try and do something with my electronics background, maybe to help people in some way. Dan had started working on this KiCad open ventilator project. I asked about working on it with him. So I started working with that and started to recognize that a lot of the circuits were similar to what the ones I was working with here. Even though I was just doing like grunt work for that project, it kind of got me interested in the idea of biomedical stuff. And then I ended up finding a program in Guatemala to start working there. Got my associates in biomedical technology and started working seasonally in Guatemala doing repair work for a group called Engineering World Health, and then eventually became a coordinator. There's like a bunch of science behind musical therapy being good for premature infants. For one project, we just installed like a karaoke system because those were readily available, and then collected speakers from different secondhand stores around. You put a USB stick in, and then the staff can load up whatever songs they want. There was just music set up in this whole ward to play like a bunch of lullabies and random stuff, which we also did find like there's a pretty huge collection of lullaby covers of like Metallica and like Shakira. I even threw in some Zelda lullaby songs there. It was pretty good. So those babies are hopefully pretty happy with the System of Down lullabies. Pretty solid, yeah. Okay, so there was this day that we had a thing that they put in your body when they're doing surgery, or in your mouth when they're doing dental stuff, and it sucks out all the juices, right? It was broken and we were working on it, and I remember some sort of fluid getting on me and being like, oh, that's gross, I wonder what that's all about, whatever. And so we fixed it, cleaned it up, and then when we returned it, they were like, do you want to see it in action tomorrow? And we're like, oh yeah, totally, we'll come in. And they're like, today we will be performing 2 C-sections and 1 natural birth. And the whole time they were just blasting Bad Bunny. It was pretty incredible. I ate 1 banana that day and I got really sick to my stomach and kept having to sit down because you're just smelling human smoke. There's more Dunkin' Donuts in Guatemala than there are in Portland. In fact, I don't think there are any in Portland. Here you see we have Dunkin' Donuts placement in Boston, in the Boston metro area. Over here, you can see where Dunkin' Donuts are located in Guatemala. These are the Dunkin' Donuts in Portland. In fact, we can even zoom out and let's look at the whole Pacific Northwest and the entire West Coast. At least they acknowledge that they're Boston creams there, because here, donuts, Portland creams, are you kidding me with that? What the hell? Being in Portland is like choose your own adventure with milk and sugar and whatever you want to add to it, but in Dunkin' Donuts, it's like reading an actual just like classic novel, you know? You pick it up, it's a bad book, you don't actually like it, but everyone says it's good, so then you just gotta finish it. And you don't really get to choose how much cream or sugar you put in. It's just all the granulated sugar at the bottom, it's perfect.